And hello again, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for James Harden.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of it, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. They've got Paul George, Harden out there with Carter. Then it's Wallace, and it's Anthony in at the small forward position. And for New York, Magic Johnson is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Russell, and it's Duncan, and it's Irving at the 3 spot. Harden kicks to Anthony. Clock at 6. And it's sent back by Russell. And a fast break now for New York. Irving's got the ball, and there it is for him. Irving's got the opening basket of the game for New York. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
Johnson, the pass to Thompson. Russell trying to free himself up. And it's sent back by Carter. Anthony against Thompson. Pass to Harden. Wallace outside. It's Vince Carter on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Wallace kicks to Harden. Takes the 3. Not going to go that time. And New York the other way now. Thompson surveying the floor. Outside, Russell. Duncan left side. Russell trying to free himself up. No good from Duncan.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Harden up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Down low. Knocked away. Wallace, the pass to Carter. Over Thompson. And it's Carter missing. The Knicks are gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The drive by Thompson. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Carter. It's Vince Carter on the wing. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
The feed to Thompson. Duncan trying to break loose. The shot by Thompson, no good. Denver leading by 3. Here's George. Excellent D there by Johnson.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
George against Russell. He dishes it to Thompson. To end the cold streak. And it's Thompson again missing.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Carter. It's rebounded by New York. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the 2 meetings.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
And it's Thompson again missing.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Anthony finds Harden. Back to Anthony. Passes it to George. Anthony against Duncan.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Anthony right side. And here's Harden for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Harden with such a high usage rate, Doris, it's incredible how efficient he is.
Guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer.
And new group in for the Knicks. Chris Bosh is checked in for Russell. Ben Simmons comes in for Tim Duncan. Mullins checked in for Irving. And it's Allen in for Thompson. Big group substitution here for Denver. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Wallace. DeRozan comes in for George. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Anthony. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Johnson. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Bosh. Pass to Simmons. Bosh trying to free himself up. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Bosh.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Carter, the pass to Howard. For three, Westbrook. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Knicks trail by 4. The pass to Simmons. Puts it up from 12. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And you gotta like how Mullen looks for his open teammates, always trying to make guys better.
Bosh with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Allen inside the three-point line. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Denver's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Fires from the wing. Tatum gets the bucket.
Jason Tatum working into the mid-range area of the floor. Sometimes that's the only shot available.
Johnson dishes to Simmons. Outside Mullen. 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Howard.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Allen for the 3.
That's the defense of DeMar DeRozan getting the job done, showing he can be effective as a two-way player.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Allen, that's good.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 3. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So with Bosh on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Irving is out there with Duncan. Then it's Mullen. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Russell in at the 5 down low.
What we know about Paul George, guys, is he's been a dominant force on both ends of the floor. He's proven he can be a #1 scorer. He has also proven he can guard the opponent's best scorer.
Paul George at the line. 2 shots.
And that one misses. As you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament, but that quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin, and the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season, and that kind of drama is so captivating.
Irving. It's hauled in by George. And so George will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 4-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Shot clock at 6, and Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock, and that's going to be a travel. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You look at Irving, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to #1, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
To the middle, and stolen by Wallace. Outside Westbrook. He feeds it to Carmelo. George trying to break free. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Outside, Simmons. Here's Duncan, and it's sent back by George.
Well, this is what makes Paul George special. Elite two-way plays, and that send-it-back block sends a message to the offense. I'm here tonight, folks.
Anthony with the screen on Simmons. Harden finds Anthony. Harden outside. Anthony on the wing. 6 on the shot clock.
No, just Carmelo in full attack mode. Puts it on the deck. Creates the contact. Nice.
The Nuggets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Anthony at the line. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
You know, that's an interesting point about Carmelo, one of the most prolific free throw shooters in the history of the game. Spends a lot of time at the stripe.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Simmons. Both free throws good from Anthony.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Russell. Oh, the lob to Irving. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Left side, Westbrook. Wallace, the pass to Anthony. Wallace with a screen for Anthony. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Magic Johnson checked in for Irving. And Denver also making a switch. Howard's checked in for Ben Wallace.
Hey, yo, Russell.
Russell against George. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Harden. No good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Back to Mullen. Russell, a screen on Howard. Here's Mullen. Here's Russell. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Chris Bosh is checked in for New York. Allen comes in for Mullen. The Nuggets also changing it up. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Paul George. Jason Tatum comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Carter in for James Harden. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Howard setting the pick for DeRozan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
For the Nuggets, James Harden.
Knicks trail by 4. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Johnson with it, and it's Harden picking him up to the left side wing. Thompson against Carter. Just 5 to shoot. Bosh, a screen on Carter. Here's Thompson. A putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And now just a 2-point Nugget lead.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Carter kicks to Harden. Good work defensively by Johnson.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Thompson up top. He started by Howard. And Bill Russell slams it in.
And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
There's the lob to Carter. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Johnson surveying the floor. Over Tatum. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Denver. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Passes it to Tatum. Carter outside. The kick out to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Howard setting the pick for DeRozan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's really good work inside from DeMar DeRozan. You know, he knows how to get position where a defender is almost forced to foul him.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line, 2 shots.
And that free throw good from DeRozan.
You know, the determination that DeMar DeRozan plays with, it's sort of this steely, I'm going to get where I want to go, and don't sleep on his athleticism.
Simmons checked in for New York. DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Simmons, a screen on Harden. Johnson finds Simmons. Over in the corner, Allen. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Allen's got 6.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Pass to Harden. Beyond the arc. Simmons pulls it in.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Harden scanning the floor. From outside the arc. And that one released in time, but no good. And some good action for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York ahead. They're up by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA.
Obviously, they're looking for a floor general, and they've got one of the best in Damian Lillard. He plays with a high IQ, he shows elite leadership qualities, and guys love to play alongside him. He's going to do big things here.
Now, turning to our featured game here tonight, the New York Knicks. They're in a close one.
We have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit, but tonight, they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Ray Allen.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Knicks with the lead. So on the floor for Denver. Carter is out there with Harden. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Wallace. And it's George in at the power forward. Johnson against Harden. Thompson sets the pick for Johnson. Back to Duncan. Thompson in the corner. Over Harden. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Anthony dishes to George. Duncan against Harden. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
Makes it off the glass. Duncan's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
It's Harden with the drive. Off on the layup.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
T-shirt time! Your Knicks City Dancer! Look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at New York. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position.
And right now for the Knicks, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Johnson with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. Offensive rebound. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Nuggets trail by 3. Anthony finds Carter. Lob pass to George. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the paint and taken away by Wallace.
New York foul. Julius Erving. That's his first personal. First team foul.
New York on D. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. George against Duncan. George passes to Carter. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Bill Russell. Russell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Harden against Johnson. Inside. Here's Thompson. Good. And it's Johnson with the assist that time. Thompson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks.
Boy, Klay Thompson doesn't get a lot of room from the defense, but able to power his way through. Great concentration.
Anthony with the screen on Thompson. Anthony against Thompson. To stop the drought. Anthony's shot is off.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Johnson, the pass to Russell. George against Thompson. Russell sets a screen for Thompson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Smart play from Klay Thompson, understanding the defense committed and knows he wants to go to the foul line.
The Knicks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And the first one at the line is good.
Klay Thompson is one of the most ignitable stars in the league. Remember, he had 60 points in just 29 minutes in a game in December of 16, and he only dribbled 11 times. Mind-boggling.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Wash comes in for Russell, and it's Ben Simmons in for Tim Duncan. Both shots good from the stripe. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Anthony's shot is off.
And they continue to control the glass.
And Simmons kicks to Johnson. Irving a screen on George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Knicks lead by 9.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Outside Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Stop the run. It's rebounded by New York. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From 3, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
So for the Knicks, Russell, he's checked in for Bosh. Duncan comes in for Ben Simmons. And Allen subbed in for Klay Thompson. And then for Denver, Ben Wallace, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's James Harden in for Jason Tatum. On the wing, Harden. He's covered by Irving. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Oh, the pass is perfect, and Carmelo just finishes with style.
Johnson against Wallace. Now the pass to Russell to the inside. Stolen by Harden. Carter outside. Wallace with a screen for Carter. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Allen passes to Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Carter kicks to Anthony. Back to Carter. Wallace with a screen on Allen. Kicks it out to Harden. Uncovered. 2 points. That one goes. Harden's got 5 points so far.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harden against Johnson. Driving in, and he uses the glass on the way. Johnson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
George looking over the floor. Wallace with a screen for George. Over Johnson. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And so it's the New York Knicks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's Harden with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 9 points. You've got Russell. Klay Thompson is out there with Magic Johnson. Then there's Irving. And it's Duncan in at the 4. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Anthony finds Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good D by Thompson. The Knicks leading by 11. Pass to Johnson. Back to Irving. New York moving it around. And the call will be against Ben Wallace. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal. First team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And the call will be against Ben Wallace.
Ben Wallace.
That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal. Second team foul.
Russell a screen on Harden. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer. Your Knicks City Dancer.
Gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout. He said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thanks, David. On defense, New York. There's the lob to Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
New York calls timeout.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer. your Knicks City Dancer.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Irving dishes to Johnson. Kicks it to Russell. Passes it to Duncan. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Duncan's got the lead up to 13 now for New York.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Anthony in the corner. Carter with the 3. And it's Irving with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pass to Duncan. He kicks it to Thompson. Here's Irving. Fires from 14. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
From the line. A shot that time, not on target. So New York will take it the other way. Johnson against Carter. Here's Irving. The shot missing. Excellent D there from Anthony. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Carter for 3. That doesn't go either for Carter.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's Irving. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Knicks lead by 15.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Wallace, the pass to Harden. Back to Wallace. Wallace with a screen for Anthony. Over Irving. The 19-footer is on the money.
You love how calm Melo is in that pick-and-roll situation. Never seems to allow you to speed him up in any play situation.
Johnson outside. To the middle. Here's Duncan. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Denver calls timeout. The top stories here, Tim Duncan getting it done today.
He's just really a one-man breaking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get down for your Knicks City Dancer.
Now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Bill Russell.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
These fans love him, and tonight he's given them plenty to cheer about. The Nuggets trail by 13. Now George.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
He takes it in, and it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all.
On in the wing. Johnson guarded by Harden. Shot by Johnson, no good. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. There's the pass to George. There's 1:26 left to play here in the fourth. Dishes to Wallace. This one for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Russell's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Duncan. Over Wallace. Russell trying to free himself up. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for New York.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second-chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second-chance points category. Possession after possession, we watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Johnson kicks to Russell. Looking for Wallace. He gets it there. Carter outside. Back to George. Wallace with a screen on Duncan. Here's George. Great tee that time from Duncan. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Joel Embiid, no stranger to trash talking. He said, I don't start it, I just finish it. I'm a competitor. I don't love disrespecting people, but I love making them look silly on the basketball court. Dominating, winning, it's just fun to me. It's nothing personal, guys.
He is fun to watch too, Allie. Good stuff there. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Joel Embiid.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
So a look at our starters for the Heat and for the Bucks. And tonight, two veteran teams, Grant. What does that tell you?
Well, usually with an established team, you've got to beat them. They won't beat themselves. But a lot to learn in this league, and really, there's no substitute for experience.
Now here's Bryant. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Milwaukee foul. Kevin Garnett. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Irving. And that one good.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Now, here is James, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Over Bryant. And it's Miami with a rebound. Going inside. Some solid defense from James. Now the Bucks with it. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game. When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you've won.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Wade. One shot.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Jokic with it. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Bryant against James. James with the block.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that block.
Here's McGrady. He's guarded by Irving. Drives to the hoop. McGrady, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Bryant. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. They set the pick. Here's Irving. Joel Embiid with the board.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Garnett, and he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
The Bucks making a switch here. Love's checked in. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Irving. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Irving's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And AI, Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Here's McGrady. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Wade. Shot clock at 6. From the high post. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And Milwaukee has possession after the basket by Miami. Here's McGrady. He's guarded by Irving. McGrady shot is off. The Heat with the lead. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Irving. Up and in on the layup. Irving's got 6 points. The Bucks have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Bryant against James. Here's Wade. 15 in his last outing. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. The 3 is up. McGrady shot is off. The Heat have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them.
You know, no defense has really solved Jokic. After 6 years in the league, this guy is dominant to the point where he's now a perennial MVP candidate.
Now here's Jokic to the paint. Here's Irving. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Give him 8 points now.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Which Wanted section wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Bucks dance team.
Deciding to change it up. Now we get a chance to check some stats for him.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
Up top, Paul. To end the drought. It's hauled in by the Heat. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Here's Paul following the bucket by the Heat. Now here's Booker. It's rebounded by Pierce. Outside Butler. Screen by Griffin. The drive by Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Paul. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Booker. Rebounded by Butler. For Miami, they've gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Here's Iverson. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
1 second left. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Miami Heat. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
All right, Booker's coming out of the court.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
The Bucks trail. We've got LeBron James. And it's Paul in at the one spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. That one doesn't drop. And the Heat going the other way now. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Here's Pierce. He's guarded by Paul. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 5. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Robinson. It's James on the wing. Defended by Griffin. And Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Brad, you won Rookie of the Year. You feel that a rookie wall is a real thing this time of the season?
I think it is, B.A. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but 30 games versus 82 games is a serious difference. The physicality of the NBA can also wear down a rookie.
Jokic is checked in for Miami. Here's Garnett. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Toronto. James against Butler. 5 to shoot. James can't get it to go. The Heat with the lead. Right wing. Throws it up high. And Griffin slams it in.
Boy, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's McGrady. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Butler against James. Pass to Jokic. Bryant, left side. Not going to go that time. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. James, outside. Lets it go for deep. Miami grabs the miss. Bryant, the pass to Irving. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Off the inbound pass. The shot by Butler, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in.
You know, many people refer to Embiid as the best big in the league right now, and largely because there isn't a hole in his game. I mean, he does a lot of everything, and as big as he is, his agility and shooting touch is off the charts.
James can't get it to go. And the Heat shooting 59% in this one. A good average. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Irving. Here's Yao. That one's wide left. And Clark, you look at the evolution of Embiid's game. Really speaks to his intense work ethic.
I agree with you because he's had several injuries now, and yet he has not wasted that time rehabbing because he's developed his skills in the process. He said surgeries after surgeries at some points I wanted to quit, but his heart was too big for that, and his game is showing the fruit of his work.
Now here's Jokic. Bryant, right side. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Bryant's gotten his first bucket of the night.
You know, with Bryant's height and quickness, he can score very effectively down close to the rim. Very skilled inside.
Make some noise for T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Bucks dance team.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Our 2K leaderboard highlighting the NBA's assist leaders over the last month. The Heat third, number 5, the Bucks.
These two teams have a great flow offensively over the last month, always moving the ball and finding open teammates.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
So it's Milwaukee now, following the bucket by the Heat. Here's McGrady. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Bryant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Joel Embiid.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, flat out assassin on offense. And most importantly, this guy's a leader too.
First free throw is good. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Bucks shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. Robinson on the wing. Outside Love. Pass to McGrady. 5 on the clock. Knocked away. Takes a 3. Now with a rebound. And for the Heat, they're shooting just 38% in this quarter. Now Bryant. There's 1:17 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Yao. And no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Booker, the pass to Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Here's Iverson. Booker defending. Here's Yao. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. The Heat making a switch here. Griffin's checked in.
Shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Ming, boy, I tell you, this guy is so big. He's a dominant force who also has a touch that belies his size. This guy is a real force at both ends.
Wade misses.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. From 17, and it's in there. He's got 5.
Boy, you got to admire the mid-range game of Wade. Has this area of the floor on lock. I mean, incredibly efficient from here.
Here's Iverson. Inside, tipped. Robinson with a steal. Left side, Love. Shoots over Griffin. Can't connect from 14. And so it's Miami in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. The Warriors playing at Chase Center as they go up against the Spurs. 8:30 Eastern time for the tip there.
Yeah, but I don't think this is going to be close.
And now let's take a look at the excellent first half we've seen so far for the Miami Heat.
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in the good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And let's take a look at Miami. Pass to McGrady. Just 5 to shoot. James outside. Knocks down the triple. James has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Never a bad idea to set up LeBron. I mean, running offense for the King normally works out pretty good for you.
Oh, there's the alley. Here's McGrady. He's guarded by Irving. Garnett, that's good.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Jokic. Outside Irving. It's rebounded by Wade. The Bucks trail. Here's Garnett, covered by Jokic. Here's Garnett. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Can't get it to drop. Here's Bryant. That one off the back iron and out. The Bucks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. James outside. Pass to McGrady from downtown, and the Bucks hit again from deep.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
The loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Bucks dance team.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for Miami.
First in points off turnovers, second in blocks. And their defense has been locked down. They hold their opponents to a very low shooting percentage, second best in the league at that, and it keeps them in every game.
And when you turn the ball over against this team, they run it on you. You just can't afford to make mistakes against them because they're the best in the league at converting off turnovers. The Heat with the lead. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Releases from 15. Iverson can't hit.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
Now here's Jokic. On the wing, Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jokic. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless. And his struggles have been apparent, unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Tries to snap the cold streak. And again, the Heat missing. Milwaukee's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Garnett. Back to James. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Well, that's a good job by Butler surveying the floor. He spots an opening and sets the shooter up for success there.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Bucks dance team. All right, fans, that was your Bucks dance team. Make some noise, fans.
The Bucks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. James attacking. That shot missing. The Heat have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Griffin finds Irving. Here's Pierce. Here's Iverson. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Clock at 6. Griffin, a screen on James. Here's Hamilton. Robinson with the block. Outside Booker.
Miami foul. Richard Hamilton. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Wade. He's got 5. And he makes it on the layup. He's got 7.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Right side, Irving. Pass to Griffin. Here's Hamilton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by Garnett. Here's Milwaukee. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Booker, pass to James. Booker against Griffin. Now here's Booker, tightly guarded. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. And for the Heat, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. Griffin, a screen on James. Got a piece of it.
And not forget about the defense of Garnett now. Outstanding at knowing when to time his leap to block the shot.
Robinson can't hit. Here's Iverson. And he lobs it up. And Griffin slams it in.
Assist goes to.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now, here's James.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Here's Pierce. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to James. Here's Wade. He's guarded by Irving. Here's James. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Now just a 3-point Heat lead. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Heat up 3. And we're coming right.
All right, Booker's coming out of the court.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Now here's Irving. Tight defense on him.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
At the line for the Heat.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Setting the floor for Miami. Here's McGrady. Got a hand on it.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
It's James on the wing. And slam dunk by James.
You know, Garnett is a willing passer, especially when one of his guys has a clean look.
Here's Iverson. Over James. And that one comes up a bit short.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
At the line for Milwaukee, LeBron James. 2 shots.
shooting 2.
And he drops the first.
Sometimes I think we take watching LeBron James for granted. I mean, no player in league history has been the best in the league for well over a decade. Extended greatness from the King in terms of championship finals appearances and any other measurable you want to use.
Both free throws good from James. The Heat with the lead. Outside Irving. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Irving. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, his job is really to carry the load offensively, and that's exactly what Irving is doing tonight.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team.
Check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He said in the huddle, quote, "We are in this game. Keep fighting. We win this one if we all play with 100% effort," imploring his troops to stay aggressive. Guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to McGrady. And it's blocked by Irving.
Irving bringing a little more intensity to the defensive end there, using his speed to get ahead of that shot.
Here's Jokic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's McGrady. He's guarded by Irving. From 17, yep, right through the net.
You know, the mid-range J of Garnett is a thing of beauty. Textbook release from the big man.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Bryant. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And there's a pick. Knocked loose. Outside Irving. And Embiid with the block. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's Bryant.
Overall, their shot selection has been poor in the second half, and you can see their field goal percentages dropping.
Out to the wing. Here's McGrady. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Here's Irving. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this. didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
The drive by Irving. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His third personal foul. His aggression in his attack mode is one of the things that, to me, sets Irving apart. Moving, driving, attacking, that's when he's at his best.
First one falls for him.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
Both free throws good from Irving.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
Pass to Embiid. There's the block. Here's Iverson. And he's going for the oop here. The teardrop. Wade misses.
We really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Here's Jokic. And no good. Trying to use the glass. For Milwaukee, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Bryant against James. On the take. And slam dunk by James.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dancing.
A minute and a half left to play in the fourth. Down low. Here's Jokic. It's tipped. James outside. And there's the lob. Oh, and they take the lead. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
And that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
And here is Irving to the left wing. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 to shoot. Pass to Yao. Here's the 3. Again, the Heat misses. The Bucks have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Here's Garnett. Here's McGrady. And knocks down the 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Iverson.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make. Yeah, but in this case, I think you got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now here's Irving. The D's right on him. And Embiid with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul.
Milwaukee with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
Drafted third overall in 2014. Wow, it's been that long already. Joel Embiid didn't play his first NBA game for 2 years. Philadelphia was extra cautious with his foot injuries. Well, Joel has proven to be well worth the wait.
Milwaukee ball. In for the Heat.
Paul against Irving. Now Paul. And so it's Milwaukee with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, we've heard critics in the past question your level of conditioning. How do you answer those critics?
You know, I'm just going to keep on doing what I've been doing this year, and I've been healthy, and I haven't been injured, and I'm going to try to keep that. I'm trying to keep that way. So
we'll stay locked in and wishing you the best health. Thanks, Joel.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. But as we go, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Up next, the Bucks taking on the Heat. For Milwaukee, proving to be a top team in the East. A grip on third place in the conference. And they're not letting go. Heat, Bucks, the NBA on 2K Sports. And you, DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well, he's honest, that's for sure. DA, thank you. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Garnett out there with LeBron James. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's Embiid. And it's McGrady in at the 1. And for Miami, they've got Kobe. Now is out there with Jokic. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's Pierce in at the 3 spot. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Now here's LeBron following the miss by Jokic. James kicks to McGrady. The Bucks working the ball around. Jokic against Wade. Rebound by Yao. Now, here's Jokic. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. On the wing, Bryant. Pass to Pierce. There's the feed to Yao. Over Wade, and Yao gets it to go on the assist by Pierce.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him, and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
The shot by McGrady, no good.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Jokic with it. Pass to Yao. And here is Bryant. Wade is covering. Kobe against Wade. Kobe, no good. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Up top, Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to James.
The passing of LeBron is so special, so talented at finding his wide-open teammates.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Garnett with the block. Pass to LeBron. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, that's too close. LeBron is too big of a threat to score, especially from the interior.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance. Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
The Heat have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The pass to Yao. And here is Bryant, stolen by Wade. He kicks to McGrady. Over Iverson. The shot by McGrady, no good.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Here's Bryant. Wade with the defensive effort.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
The dish to Garnett. McGrady up top. Ball's knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Iverson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. And now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. The Heat third.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
We've got free T-shirts. You want one? You gotta get loud. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Yao. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jokic. Hamilton's checked in for Kobe. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Iverson. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Robinson's checked in for Embiid. Love comes in for Kevin Garnett. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Chris Paul subbed in for James. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Heat moving the ball around. Love against Butler. Out to the wing. Passes to Hamilton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Irving. Again, the miss by the Heat. So the Heat, their last game, a win against the Grizzlies. The wide open shot from Paul gets an open look and hits.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Irving passes to Pierce. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And Pierce squaring up immediately after getting the pass.
Paul finds Love. Paul against Hamilton. And Paul gets it to go in.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Outside Griffin. Inside. Here's Pierce. And no good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Here's Irving. David Robinson making his last shot. Here's Pierce. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
A shot by McGrady, no good. The Heat trail by 6. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Irving kicks to Pierce. Pass to Griffin. Over Booker. That one a little long.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. Banked in off the glass.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Bucks leading by 8. So with Griffin sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Jokic is out there with Yao. Then it's Iverson. Then it's Butler. And it's Kobe in at the 2. Kicks to Iverson. Yao trying to break free. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility. Great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Feeds it to Garnett. And they double up Garnett. Jokic against Paul. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
KG, that's good.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Jokic with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Great D that time from James. Bucks leading by 12. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Garnett with the screen for LeBron. Miami grabs the miss. Gotta keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And that one was all about offensive execution. Running your plays, picking your spots.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
Here's Kobe. Again, the miss by the Heat.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Wade up top, defended by Bryant. Embiid with a screen on Bryant. Down low. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Wade. Embiid's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Inside. Now against Embiid. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Embiid.
Now
the Heat shooting their first free throws of this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that one falls for Young. Hamilton's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Booker, he's checked in for Chris Paul. He hits both from the stripe.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
LeBron drives in. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Timeout called the Heat.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Who's the loudest? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
And the Heat with some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Yao. And it's Pearson for Nikola Jokic. Here's Iverson. 26 points for him last game against Memphis. Hamilton outside. Back to Griffin. Kick out to Hamilton. Clock at 6. He can't get that one. Excellent D from Wade.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
LeBron against Kobe. That one wide left.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Wade against Iverson. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
From deep, James. That's his fourth miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Outside Griffin. Ryan in the post. Wade is covering. From deep, Iverson hits the three-point bomb.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3-ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguarded.
It's time for T-shirts. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Dancers.
The Heat making a switch here. Irving's checked in, and then for Milwaukee. Robinson's checked in for Embiid. Love comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for LeBron. Wade with it. Now Hamilton defending. The Heat trail by 11. Right side, Griffin. Pass to Irving. From 13. Rebound, Love.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The feed to Booker. And stolen by Hamilton. And the pass to Pierce. Dishes it to Griffin. And stolen by Love. Driving inside. They get it back. McGrady lays it up and in on the nice reverse. McGrady's got his first points of the night.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Bryant with a screen on Wade. Irving passes to Griffin. Bryant against Wade. Stolen by Wade. 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket. And then Wade slams it in.
Vintage D. Wade powering his way to the rack.
And no good. And so it's Milwaukee finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Joel, you've got the lead, so how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive and making plays.
Hey, they always build off of their defense here. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for this.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
Wow. They just added one of the best point guards in the game. Damian Lillard brings the full package offensively, as a scorer and as a distributor.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Tracy McGrady is out there with Dwayne Wade. It's Garnett. Then there's Embiid. And it's James in at the 3 slot. Jokic with the screen on McGrady. Iverson. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
LeBron dishes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
Passes it to Yao. Here's Pierce. Covered by LeBron. Over LeBron. And the basket by Pierce. Pierce has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Charity stripe shot. A shot by McGrady, no good. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Heat. Down by 15. Iverson kicks to Pierce. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. And the shot goes in. Jokic has got his first points of the game.
This is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
KG, that's good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Now Iverson Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
The Heat have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Allen Iverson.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Milwaukee leading by 13. Here's McGrady. No good that time. Excellent D there from Pierce. Off pass to Bryant, and Kobe throws it down hard.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. The shot by LeBron, no good. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Bryant. Over Wade. And that one comes up a bit short.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
James sets the screen for McGrady. Pierce with the steal. Here's Iverson, and the dunk by Iverson.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Miami. The Bucks also with the sub. Robinson's checked in. Bucks leading by 9. Robinson a screen on Irving. Robinson left side, over Jokic. Almost, but it rolls out. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 10-2 run here. He feeds it to Iverson. Over Wade. And it's Iverson missing.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Wade finds James. Here's Garnett. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Or Miami, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Jokic passes to Iverson. Now Kobe from the arc. Good on the triple. Kobe's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
LeBron kicks to Garnett. McGrady outside. Over Irving. Kicks it out to Garnett. LeBron James on the way. Clock at 4. Baseline try. And Pierce pulls it down. Pierce has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jokic with it. Now Garnett defending. On the wing, Irving. A 3 ball. And the Heat. Another 3.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
It's T-shirt time! Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers!
He's checked in for Irving. Kevin Love's checked in for Milwaukee.
And let's see some of the numbers here on Kobe Bryant. how his last 10 games have gone. 9th in steals, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. There's 1:17 left in the third. Garnett the pass to Love. McGrady dishes to Love. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Trying to get something going, and it's good on the way up. LeBron's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that bucket should stop the bleeding.
Here's Iverson. That one, no good. Good D by Love. Bucks leading by 5. Lobbed up there for Wade, and it's Wade with the jam.
Surprising the defense. Alley-oop to the veteran. Wade saying, I'm going to keep on coming until they catch up with me.
Here's Iverson. A rebound by the Bucks. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Iverson passes to Yao. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got 3 assists in the game.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Love with the screen on Iverson. Here's McGrady, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
And so it's Milwaukee heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. The pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Come on, fans.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Griffin sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Now is out there with Jokic. And it's Pierce. And there's Bryant. And it's Iverson in at the 1 spot. Bucket is good.
And not being as aggressive from the 3-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Wade passes to Garnett. He kicks it to McGrady. Pass to James. Over Pierce. And that one goes long.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Pass to Yao. Now Kobe. Milwaukee with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
McGrady outside. And there's the pass to Garnett. LeBron sets the screen for Garnett. That shot is off. Good defense by Jokic. Pierce kicks to Iverson. Bryant with a screen on LeBron. Shot on the wing. It's deflected. Bryant against McGrady. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pierce wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancer.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. They get it again. Garnett. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. The Heat trail by 3. Timeout called. The Heat
trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
You gotta get loud! Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers!
Offside Pierce. Good ball movement here by Miami. Oh, that's blocked. Embiid with it. Guarded now by Yao. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Out to the right wing. Shot from 16. Rebounded by the Bucks. 17 points was their biggest margin. McGrady kicks to Embiid. Here's LeBron. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
Passes it to Yao. Now here's Kobe. Fades. Yes, that goes in.
Tell you what, I love that he didn't get rattled after being blanked in the first half. His shot has been absolute money since then.
Embiid sets the pick for McGrady. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Iverson against McGrady. The drive by Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
James, the pass to Garnett. McGrady up top. Cloak loose. Garnett with a screen on Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from Wade. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Pierce against Wade. 2 minutes. Pierce Dishes to Young. Over Wade. Now can't get it to go. Milwaukee in the lead. Wade outside. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Milwaukee ball.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
McGrady against Iverson. Takes it inside, and he jams it with authority.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Bryant with a screen for Jokic. Pass to Iverson. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
McGrady kicks to James. Looking to get back on track here. And that one is off. Excellent D there from Pierce. Kobe, the pass to Iverson. So they take the lead. Iverson's got 10 points here in the second half.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
McGrady against Iverson. It falls.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise. It's T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bryant with a screen on McGrady. Pass to Yao. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Here's Jokic. It's stolen by McGrady. And it's Wade in the corner. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Stolen by Pierce. To the inside. Garnett against Jokic. Missed.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Now at the line, Yao Ming.
And the second of two is good. It ties the game up.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here is McGrady. Jacks up a three. Misses the tray. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Now, here's Jokic. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here. Brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Bucks, they've got LeBron James. D-Wade out there with Tracy McGrady. And it's Garnett. And it's Embiid. And it's center. Wade dishes to LeBron. The pass to Embiid. Back to LeBron. 6 to shoot. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Bucks lead by 1.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
McGrady against Iverson. To the paint. There's Yao. And Yao slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
McGrady outside. Drives to the hoop. That one's not going to go. Good defense by Jokic. Pass to Yao. Back to Jokic. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And the rejection by Embiid. Garnett kicks to McGrady. Looking to get it going. And he lays it up and in.
You got to love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Jokic with the bounce pass. Fader on the way. And it's Yao again missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Pass to Embiid. McGrady against Iverson. Now, here is McGrady. He's guarded closely. Iverson against McGrady. Iverson with the ball. Here's Yao. Good D by Embiid. Wade, right side.
And no matter his age, Wade will always be able to go up and throw it down.
Calls timeout. It's T-shirt bonanza. Somebody make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
McGrady against Iverson. To the inside. Shoots. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Allen Iverson. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting from Milwaukee. Tracy McGrady. 2.
Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Let's see it here, you say. All right, looking to come down to the court. Time for the Miami Heat Dancers. Are you ready, fans?
Jokic passes to Iverson. It counts.
And Jokic, with that incredible vision, quickly spots the open man.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee, LeBron James. 2.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
The durability and endurance of LeBron at this point in his career is astonishing.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 4. At the line, Dwayne Wade. 2.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Dwayne Wade at the stripe. How many times have we said that before? He lives there.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And here's Bryant for 3. No good on that one. And so the Bucks take the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Tracy McGrady.
Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. Allie LaForce joins us as well. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, BA. Well, Kevin Durant has won titles, but he says, I've always been a champion. A champion is your approach to a craft every day. It's coming in. It's getting better. That's what champions do. Guys, for him, it's always been that pursuit of reaching his incredible potential.
Well, Allie, one of the all-time greats. Good stuff. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for him.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Boston Celtics. And for Phoenix. And it's the Suns to start out, and we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips?
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
Now here's Durant. He's averaging more than 12 a game, a consistent threat on offense. Here's Bird. The long-distance 3 is buried.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 5. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Yeah, and the level of focus Durant has, to me, is just special. I mean, he's able to stay composed and focused on scoring through contact.
The 3 from Curry. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Doncic passes to Durant. Back to Doncic. To the middle. That's good from Durant on the assist by Doncic.
I love the confidence Durant plays with. It's earned. It doesn't matter where he is. He's dangerous.
Pass to Pippen. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And here's Durant. Antetokounmpo inside. Back to Durant. And he drives in. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Durant's got 6.
What a luxury it is to have someone like Durant on the floor to give you a decent look no matter how many ticks are left on the shot clock.
And the bucket is good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And here's Curry for three. Drops in the three. Curry's got his third basket of the night.
This is peak Curry, shooting with real confidence off the catch. I mean, it's what helps him get going.
For three, Durant connects from downtown. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Curry. Here's Drexler. Clock at 6. Bird. Count it. 7 points in the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Antetokounmpo outside. Now Durant. Jacks up a three. The shot comes out. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Pass to Nash. Back to Durant. Here's Nash.
Two minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Kicks it to Doncic. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. Now Boston takes it the other way. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
Boston timeout call. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time.
So both teams changing it up here. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You take a look at the Suns. Still early, but they have the 3rd best record in the conference.
Well, right now for the Suns, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
Well, we know what they're capable of, and these fellas aren't waiting around. They're putting the hammer down. I mean, not holding anything back.
Oh, denied by Durant.
Tremendous defender. Durant's length can create major issues.
Here's Lillard. Banked it in off the glass.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Boston has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. And here's Morant. Here's Olajuwon. Boston, no good that time either.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Here's Arenas, guarded by Payton. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. No luck on that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. Keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Arenas. The Suns need to get off a shot. The offensive rebound. Deflected. Outside Morant. From deep. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Stephen Curry getting it done for Boston. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And one thing that makes the Greek Freak so dominant is he drives to score, but also to pass. He breaks it down for us.
I'm a lot more comfortable. It's because my teammates trust me. My team trusts me to make the right play. And, you know, late in the game, just try to make the right play. That can be a pass, that can be a shot, but that's my mindset down the stretch.
Grant, I love that Giannis is not worried about the numbers.
I mean, B.A., he just wants to win. That's another thing that makes him great.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
On the court right now for the Celtics.
Clyde Drexler.
Antetokounmpo outside. For three, Durant. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. Boston's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Oh, denied by Durant. Pass to Doncic. Here's Nash. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it to Doncic. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. The rebound, Celtics. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Kemp. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Kevin Durant. And the NBA is always a coaching carousel, Chris. Sometimes teams just want a new voice. You think that could make a difference?
Oh, yeah, I've seen it. It does. I mean, a fresh start can sometimes energize the team. It wakes players up to dig a little deeper. And finally, it puts everyone on notice to say, listen, we found the problem. Now, if we keep losing, we could be next.
Good on the second one. The Suns trailing. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside Durant. Goes up on the wing. And that's good for 2. Durant's got 11 points.
You like the way Durant sizes up what is available in the pick and roll. Saw that he had the space and he finished it off.
Here's Kemp to the inside. Curry. Oh, denied by Durant. Pass to Nash. And here's Doncic outside. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
And working on becoming more dangerous from deep. Doncic doesn't lack confidence pulling up from way downtown.
Here's Kemp. Here's Pippen. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 4.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Well, it's a matter of pride and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
Nash misses. Boston has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Pass to Curry. Here's O'Neal. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Durant. O'Neal pulls it in. For Boston, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Here's Drexler. Soft touch off the glass. And it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Luka Doncic.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Shakes him. Antetokounmpo inside. Misses from short range. Pulls it from 20. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Aggressiveness is everything, and they certainly played with a ton of it to get that one.
Pass to Bird. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Suns have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Now here's Lillard.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
From deep, here's Doncic. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Moran against Lillard. Here's Bird. He's got 7. Pass to Olajuwon. He's off on that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
But when you talk about the grind, starting from the bottom, that's done a little. Coming up in East Oakland, shooting hoops on a curl tree branch, then a milk crate. You do what you can to make it work.
From deep, here's Doncic. Rebound Boston. There's a minute 12 left in the second quarter. And he lobs it up top. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Arenas. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Pass to Drexler. Up and over Doncic. And that one's long. The Suns on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Lillard outside. Doncic outside. The baseline Jay. Gets rebounded by Olajuwon.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
To the middle. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh, this is just being a good team. Durant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
Moran against Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go. That shot is off.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us?
And for their matchup with the Clippers, going into this one as a slight favorite. I think some of the individual matchups favor them, but you win as a team. And if you rely too heavily on hero ball.
And now we turn our attention back to the first half. What a performance by Kevin Durant. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Now Curry. He's got 9. The shot, no good. Well, the Suns shooting 40% so far in this one. And for the Celtics. And there's the rejection. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Nash. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Outside Curry. Launches it. It's deflected. It's stolen away. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Pippen. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Now here's Durant. Not a lot of room. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Drexler. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Chamberlain. Antetokounmpo inside. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Using his size to his advantage, Giannis is a handful to deal with close to the rim.
Here's Drexler. Here's O'Neal. Phoenix grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Nash. He's covered by Curry. Fast break. Here we go. Out left to the wing. Here's Drexler. Boston again missing. Antetokounmpo outside. Doncic outside for the lead. Rebounded by the Celtics. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Curry. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Down low. Here's O'Neal. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. O'Neal's got his first points of the night.
Fantastic awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding open teammates.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
Celtics making a switch here. All right, now we have a moment. Here are the most efficient teams from range over the past month. The Celtics second.
Yeah, and that stat, that's not a fluke. I mean, it's just a matter of getting hot from long range. They're working hard to find good open looks on the perimeter.
Pass to Arenas. Tipped. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
The Suns leading. Here's Gobert, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. O'Neal, he's checked in for Boston. Curry comes in for Morant.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Phoenix.
And the free throw, no good.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Oh, stolen by Payton. 3 on 3. Pass to Curry from behind the arc. And the Celtics another 3. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Celtics.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got to steal the proof.
Something else they've excelled at is their interior D. Their rim protection has been outstanding. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Payton. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Love the decision that Curry makes with the ball. I mean, he's a creative distributor. He loves to share it.
Doncic against Curry. Inside. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Here's the break. It's not going to go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Nash. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Durant. Can they get it? The rebound by Payton. Boston's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Driving inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Boston, Gary Payton at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And he can't hit the second. The Suns have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Nash. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Curry against Doncic. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. They set a pick. The 17-footer. It's wide right, hits off the rim. 3/4 of play, and a close one here. Celtics out in front. They're up by 3.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4.
Get up and make some noise.
The Suns trailing. Pass to Durant. Here's Chamberlain. Doncic on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo. The rebound, Celtics. And for Boston, Curry with it. Here's Bird. Antetokounmpo covering. Back to Curry. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Celtics lead by 5. Here's Nash. He's covered by Curry. O'Neal pulls it in.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And he banks in the layup.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Pass to Doncic. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Payton. From deep, here's Doncic. The shot off that time. And Boston going the other way now. Here's Bird. Good D by Doncic. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
I mean, it is not easy trying to box out Giannis. His long arms allow him to capitalize on the offensive glass.
To the paint. Here's Bird. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Larry Bird. 2 shots.
The first one falls. The Celtics making a switch here. So he gets them both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Phoenix calls timeout. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He instructed his guys to buckle down, saying, quote, "It's do or die time. Let's stay focused and finish like it's a playoff game. We'll see if they can pull it off." Back to you. Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Here's Nash. Doncic, a screen on Curry. Doncic outside. The three. It doesn't go for him. And Boston going the other way now.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Drexler, that's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. Down low. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Doncic outside. There's a screen. Tries to break his ice. Good work there as it goes.
A phenomenal score. I love watching Doncic kick it up a notch and take over.
Pass to Bird. Over on Antetokounmpo. And it's Bird missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Releases. And it's Bird with a rebound.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Curry. Curry draws the double. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bird. Over on Antetokounmpo. And it's Bird missing.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it. Not even giving him an inch of space.
Nice shot by Durant.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time. And yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
To the left side wing. Here's Pippen. Outside Curry. Pass to Pippen. Shoots over Durant. Boston, no good that time either. Phoenix is shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Takes it inside. It's tipped. They retain possession. Shots good by Antetokounmpo. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Outside Curry. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. Durant with it. Here's the pick. With the teardrop. Outside Curry. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Curry. A shot to stop the drought. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He forgets about him on the perimeter. They're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Fades back. Here's Chamberlain. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Steve Nash. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Stephen Curry taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, and some consider Curry to be the greatest shooter of all time. They put him getting hot. Those are big. I mean, it turns into a two-possession.
Coming on the board. Come on and get loud for your son's dancer.
24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Durant. There's the triple. Rebounded by Pippen.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
That's his first personal foul. You know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
At the line for the Celtics.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 7-point game.
Jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
Come on and get loud for your son's dancer. Celtic substitution.
Durant for three. That one is off. Here's Pippen. So we see the Celtics get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the